So welcome everyone, yet another interview from one of my students who is an author now. And I would love to introduce KAVITA with all of you. And KAVITA is an amazing student as she started her journey with me, learning angel therapy. And then how angels has helped her in her journey in realizing herself to be an author. So I won't wait. In fact, I would ask KAVITA to introduce herself and share her journey, that how angels have helped her in manifesting that. So KAVITA, why don't you introduce yourself and share your journey?
Okay, hello Sophia ma'am, and hello everyone. I'm KAVITA Sharma and I'm an author. My first book has just been published, which is Healing Thoughts, and it is available on Amazon. And I'm also a psychologist, have been working as a psychologist since 8 years. So this journey was a beautiful journey with Sophia ma'am. And this amazingly, it's like 1 year of angel therapy for me, and it has been a miraculous journey for me.
Wow. And as you started the journey, KAVITA, how did this book happen? Tell me that. How did angels like helped you in manifesting the dream that in fact, I remember the time when we spoke about it and you shared about the how the angels have been helping you in writing, especially the auto writing part. And then I kept sharing that you never know, one day something will happen, and yeah, something did happen to, and you became an author. So share about that journey. How did it became realized for you?
Okay, I think meeting with you was also a divine plan for me, I believe, because, I think before 2, 3 years, I never thought that I would be an author. But 2, 3 years before, it just came to my mind that, one day I'm going to write something. I had no idea what I'm going to write, or I had no idea like about what subject, whatever, because I had never had any interest in writing. So
Mm.
you just came in my life, suddenly I was not even prepared at that day. I was just handling my baby girl. And, I just saw one of your workshop that was going to happen, and I suddenly just logged into it. And the
Mm.
meditation was like beautiful. So at that point of time, I knew that I had to do this angel therapy. So I started angel practitioner therapy with you. And when you taught us automatic writing, I knew that, okay, maybe this is the reason why, I have met you.
Mm.
And, but my curiosity didn't get stopped over there. Like you just announced that angel advanced therapy is going to happen. And I was really curious because I don't know. Lots of changes were, happening in my life positively because I was in a very messy situation. I
Mm.
had to heal myself, but I didn't know how. But
Mm.
as soon as the angels came in my life, lots of opportunities and lots of doors started opening. I knew, like, each of your meditations were making me go somewhere. I knew that, okay, I'm going somewhere.
Mm.
So now when I joined Angel Advanced Therapy with you, and I think you gave the first assignment
Yes.
on our players,
Mm.
and that's when I tried first of the automatic writing. And in fact, I shared my first chapter as well with you. It
Yes.
was loving yourself. So
Mm.
that was my first assignment,
Mm.
and that was my first chapter of the book as well.
Lovely.
And it was a beautiful journey, communicating with angels, and how beautifully I felt like, they're teaching me so beautifully. And I really loved writing, really loved expressing myself. And whatever they were telling me, it was like my own healing journey. And
Mm.
I was gradually learning all those things. And those similar things were coming up in the automatic writing. And it was completely a healing journey for me. And everything I was learning through
Mm.
you, through lots of meditation, I have done a lot of courses from you, and in the same way, my journey kept on happening and happening.
Mm.
Then I faced some limited beliefs as well, that maybe, I can't do it. I have never done it. How I'm going
Yes.
to do it?
Yes.
And in the very same time, your unicorn therapy, unicorn healing course came,
Mm.
and it was the first time you were teaching. And just when I started, doing with it, you did a group therapy, and actually I
Mm.
manifested the book at that time. So I had
Lovely.
no idea that I'm going to do it. So I manifested it, and you won't believe it. Within 1 month, everything started, progressing a
Flowing.
lot faster. Yes, every
Yes.
day I was connecting with unicorns, with angels, and I started getting ideas, and I started getting the way how to do it. And within 1 month, my book was there on Amazon.
Yeah. So the entire struggle, and in fact, you said so beautifully about the struggle part. Like lot of people want to do many things. I'm sure a lot of people want to write books, and not only writing a book, doing something for themselves. Now inside of that, you went through your own doubts, your own belief system that, oh, can I do this, can I, will I be a good writer, or I can I be somebody who is like, who is somebody like that, like, you can't, sometimes our own belief system stops us. So
Yes.
how did you overcome that?
Thanks to you. You have a beautiful angel community group as well. So many of the times, I shared my doubts as well. So you always appreciate it, and you always give a support to me and to other people. So sometimes, if somebody else is asking the question, so it was like it is okay, it's connected to me as well. So
Right.
many of the meditations that I have done with you, the monthly meditations, all those things really help me in removing my own blocks.
On blog.
And and actually, each step which I was taking with you was like leading me forward. And yes, I had to do my angel meditations every day. So it was really helping me to move forward, because, healing my own self, healing my own blockages, which was very important. And the trust in angels, because, angels, like, I was seeing the signs everywhere that, yeah, angels are there with me, they're supporting me. And I felt so much love in this 1 year, that I was at a space when I didn't know, how to love myself again. But with angels, working with angels, I started loving myself. I started accepting myself as I am. And when I started accepting, I gradually realized that yes, I can also do it. Everybody has a different interest area, everyone has a different creativity. And with the help of angels, we can actually go with it.
Yes.
And just with the faith, actually, we have to keep a lot of faith in it,
Yes.
because angels loves you, and angels supports you everywhere, in your doubts, in your despair. So they are very loving, and I don't know, I have felt a lot of love from them.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much for sharing that, because a lot of people, even after learning about angels, and after learning about how does it work and everything about, in spite of all that, there is this small disbelief comes up that am I really connected to angels, or there is a doubt that comes up that, is it really angels are helping us? No, these all doubts and disbeliefs, you were able to remove all that blockages. And of course, the first thing you started doing is trusting them, right? And so beautifully said. I can't say more beautifully than that, because angels can only be with you or connect with you when you trust them. And the result is that you became an author inside of that. So that's great. So what is that, maybe one thing you would like to share to people out here who's listening to this video, that, or people who would like to become an angel therapist or want to learn about angels? What do you want to say, share to them?
Okay. To everyone over here, I would really like to tell you to believe in angels. Whenever you are getting a sign from the universe, believe in it. There is a endless love, there is an unconditional love waiting for you. You just need to tap into it. And that love is going to really change your life in a, blissful way, in a miraculous way. So trust, surrender your worries to them. Because when we surrender and when we have faith, we continue our journey beautifully. And they're always there, we believe it or not. Just keep trusting. Just keep having that faith, and the angels are going to help you no matter whatever situation you are in. But yes, and I would also like everyone, to once experience this angel therapy, because it has changed my life miraculously. And I know now my life purpose. initially I had no idea what I have to do, and I was not
Mm,
satisfied with what I was doing. But
mm.
now I know, and I know that further doors are going to open for me because I'm on the right path.
Yes,
So
absolutely,
just have
absolutely.
faith.
Yes, have faith. And so beautifully you said, have faith, have trust. And of course, the journey itself will open up for you. And that is what happened to you. And that's so amazing. And what else that you would like, let's say, for a person who is a beginner and who wants to start something for themselves, or somebody who really wants to, like, who has done angel healing or anything like that, and they're still struggling to connect with angels, what is that one maybe advice that you would like to share to those people?
Yeah. Be consistent. See, sometimes we actually leave it ki maybe it's happening or not happening. But whenever we are consistent in doing whatever practice we are doing, in whatever meditations we have been told to, so when we are consistently doing it, we will see the result. Because sometimes, we doubt, is it happening? Is it not happening? So we break the pattern. But even if I am not a person who will always, see a lot of things, but I do feel it. And so just feel whatever is happening with you, whatever meditations you're going through. You have to believe that, yes, healing is happening. I am healing. And that is one, the magic will start happening, because we have to believe whatever, because we lose the faith. So firstly, we have to be consistent. And secondly, we have to have the faith that, yes, whatever we are doing, whatever practice we are doing, it is happening. And many of times I too had this thing, is it happening? Is it not happening? But no, something was pushing me. No, I have to do it. And that consistency really helped me, because whenever I had doubt, some some or the other meditations were there of yours, which
Yeah.
really helped me.
Yeah, so nice. And I want you to, like, maybe share a little bit about your book, like what was your book about, and maybe in a very, short way, so the people who are listening to it also know that what is the book that you wrote, and then how it's going to benefit people. Yeah.
Okay. My book, Healing Thoughts, which is available on Amazon, it is about to change your thought, you have to change your life. Okay. So it is like, for me, I have sown a seeds of positive thoughts. And I'm sure just like everyone, like, when we are doing angel therapy or whenever we are doing any kind of therapy, so we are sowing the seeds of positivity in each one of us. And that is going to build up, that is going to become a plant. So for me, it was the healing journey. First of all, loving yourself, which is the most important step. If we love ourselves and we accept ourselves, then the progress and the healing journey begins. Then it comes about our thoughts, how our limited thoughts keeps blocking us, how our emotions sometimes, lead us astray, and how it sometimes blocks us. So sometimes emotions can be messengers. And what is the connection between our body and mind? Because sometimes the physical diseases which is happening is somewhere, connected to our emotional issues. So when we keep healing ourselves, so those physical issues are also getting cured. And it's like, working on each and every area of yourself, and which starts with loving yourself. Because the most of our problem lies in, we don't love ourselves, we don't accept it, we have to always struggle. Am I, I'm having this thing, I'm having that thing. So I learned to accept myself, both my light and some of the darker aspect of myself. And then, when there is a light, then all the darkness disappears. So it's all about loving yourself. And when we start loving ourselves, we actually, we are actually contributing to healing the world. Because first we need to heal ourselves, and only then we can help in healing the world. And people seeing us also gets benefited with the same thing.
Beautifully said. Like, unless we accept ourselves, unless we, self healing, right? The first thing that the 21 days of the self healing that I made you guys do, that's the first thing. Like, unless you heal yourself, how can you go out, reach out and help others, right? So So beautifully said. And I'm sure people who are watching our videos would definitely get inspired by your journey. And especially those who really want to become an author or writer, definitely want to hear it out more. And I'm sure people who are watching us, go reach out to Kavita's, and her book is available in Amazon. You can go and reach out in Amazon and check out her book. And not the last, but I wanted to hear that how did the angel therapy course has really in fact contributed. Of course, it is all contributed in this. How do you think it can really make a difference in the people who are coming in terms of, like, I'm sure you have, before you did this angel therapy course, you have heard about angels before. So a lot of people have a misconception that I know about angels, I have read about angels, and a lot of people say this and then come and say that, angels do this, I call angels and angels comes and help. With that and doing the angel therapy, what are the things that maybe, because you are doing this now, and as from you, when people hear, they would really get connect. So what is that one thing you would like to share?
Okay, initially I was receiving signs from angels that, something, I don't know, I used to Google because I had no idea what angel therapy was, but
Google, that's the first thing we go. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
The synchronistic numbers, the feathers. So, little bit when I was in a situation when I was struggling. So I received a little bit, some faith. Okay, so the Google Baba was really helping me a little bit. Yes. But I was a totally messed up person at that point of time, when you came in my life. So angel therapy is like, healing your whole self. Like, I have not only accepted myself, I have healed myself, and still the healing is going on because it takes time. Yeah. So, but when you heal yourself, it's like angel therapy is more about accepting yourself, healing all the blockages related to your chakras. The chakra work which we are doing is beautiful, and it doesn't even take too much of time. Other modalities, I felt like, okay, I would not be able to give too much of time.
Yes. And also, I with that, what you're talking about with chakras, definitely everything relates to the chakras only. But it also attuning with the energies. That attuning with the energies cannot do by yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So after attunement, yes, I have felt like, before that I never felt, anything that, angel healing and anything. I was not connected to it. But after attuning, you feel the magic. Whatever you are doing, with you, meditation is a different thing. Whenever you are doing it, whenever you are channeling it. But after the attunement, whenever we used to connect, whenever I used to connect, I can feel that, yes, something is going on. Some changes are happening within me. Yes. So it becomes faster, the results become faster. And yes, angel therapy, whenever we have to do the 21 days, which is very important. To see the result, we have to be consistent in those 21 days, and you will see the result.
Kavita, be specific. That only happens in my class. Yeah.
So the angel therapy, so we have to consistently do the healing. So, and the healings are amazing. And when you attune to it, you can see, you can receive lots of messages from the universe. Like, everything is like, as if everything is conspiring towards you, the healing is happening naturally.
Yes. And yes, you have been receiving these feathers, and you've been seeing these, numbers, and people come and ask this, I see these feathers, I see these numbers. The only thing is that seeing feathers and numbers, that is one thing. But you really took an action to really learn about them. That is where you have reached here, and you came so far and able to be where you are. And that's such a lovely angel journey that you really went through. And thank you so much, Kavita, for joining with me, sharing your journey about your angels and how you manifested that book, which was amazing. And of course, I wish you that you write as many books you can, and then let many people buy your books or read all your books, so that people can really connect with whatever the work that you're doing for yourself. And then yes, your wisdom and the learning that you got from the angels, you're sharing to the world. And that's what our community believes. Yeah, that is the
Actually, I've manifested my dream city as well, which I wanted to.
Yeah,
I wanted to come to Bangalore like from I think 7-8 years, but it never happened.
oh, even that got manifested. So amazing.
That got manifested.
So amazing. So amazing. Yeah, that is extraordinary. So amazing. So thank you, Kavita, for joining here with me and sharing your journey. And I'm sure those of you watching, you all get inspired. Like I'm sure, you know, this is very inspiring for somebody who doesn't want to write, became an author now. So this is definitely a very inspiring story. And I'm sure, Kavita, you would do magic in your life, and magical things are already happening in your life, and continue to be the magic you are. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Take care.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.